Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And today is going to be my final Eiffel store design team project share with you, probably until the end of the month. Right, what date are we at? I'm going to have a look. We're at the 8th, so it's going to be a couple of weeks again now before I get back round to Eiffel store. So I do have two projects, and they are the frames from the butterfly bug haul that I showed you the other day. But first, because it's Wednesday, I'm going to use this sheet of paper. That's a piece of ledger paper, Snap Click Supply. Because it's Wednesday, it's dollar day. So I kind of printed that off on purpose just to put there, just to remind me, so that I'd tell you. So if you like to print your sheets of paper, Snap Click Supply, and it's $1 for 24 hours. Right. So what did I use? Well, to do my projects, I've used Distress Oxide, Mowed Lawn, and Kitsch Flamingo. So I used those, and I also used Mustard Seed and Mermaid Lagoon. So I'll pop those there too. And to apply what I did, I used my smaller stencil brushes. You've seen me use these many times. I've used the bigger ones. These are the smaller ones, and they do go even smaller in this set, but I just absolutely love them because I can just whiz colour around all over the place, and it just doesn't hurt your hands when you're doing it. Right, so in the Bugs Butterfly set, I used all 4 of these. And what I did, while I'm remembering, is I used the 2 flowers together. I don't know if they're particularly in that order, probably a bit like that or something. But I did use the 2 with the large flowers together and layer them up. And then I used the foliage, kind of like, I think that's called, is it cow parsley or something like that, that wildflower, and that one looks very berryish, but I used those 2 together too and layered those up. And I did try different configurations, but I thought those 2 configurations look best. And of course you can use them singly, but because I was sent 4, I did use all 4 just so that you can see what they look like. Right, okay, here goes. Here's the first one. And all I've done, as I said, is use these to colour in where I wanted to. You just put it down, you squidgle it around, you do both layers, all this cut from white cardstock, and then you just layer them on top of each other. So this one is how I did the flower set of frames. And as I said, it's just a card topper, or I can pop this onto a tag. But all I did was use glue around the edge of the frame so that this is left kind of free. Because if you've got a little piece of bird ephemera or something like that, you can actually tuck it in because none of this is glued down. So, you know, you can absolutely do that. But I just think that's really pretty, and it was just really, really simple to do. So that is my first one. And then the second one is sort of like more Kitsch Flamingo, but I kind of did them a little bit matchy-matchy. And then I've got the pink flower down below, but I did these sort of like little billowing bits in Mustard Seed. I really like that. I just think it's really pretty. So you could have them both on a card if you wanted to, just kind of side by side, or use them singly and pop your sentiment below. A sentiment in white and gold would look really nice on these, but I just love them. Let's do a close-up. There you go. You can see just how I sort of like squished my brush around and just got the colours in there. I think I did measure these on the haul video, but if not, I'll do them again. They are, what is that, 1 2 3 4 5 4 5/8 once cut out, and then I'm going across there, I'm going to say 2 3/4 inches, and that one is exactly the same size. Right, now I also showed you yesterday my little haul from Goodwill. So this is one of the items that I got, and I also got the large punches. And what I wanted to do is test to see if these were any different being older than the newer ones, which are just Prismacolor. These are Sanford Prismacolor, and there is a difference. Yes, there is. So I scribbled it out on a scrap of paper, and I'm going to share what the difference is between the two. Now, the pencil size is exactly the same. So here goes. Right, that is your Sanford Prisma in apple green, and that is your Sanford Prisma in just regular orange. You'll know what numbers these are if you've got them. And when you look at them here, you don't think that there's much difference, but there is. There is a difference. Once you connect them, can you see? The Sanford Prisma, the orange, is much, much darker than the newer one. Let's get close there. And I'm hoping you can see the colour difference. And then the newer Prisma in apple green is darker than the older apple green. So I found that quite interesting. And the colour of the barrel of the pencil, I think it's called a barrel, you know, the casing, are different shades as well. So I just found that interesting. The quality is still the same. I think probably the Sanford might be just a little touch creamier. That might, you know, sort of be my imagination, but you can get a close-up there. And it's not so apparent when you've got those separated, but once you join them together, you can totally see that the Sanford is darker and then the Sanford's Prisma is lighter. But, you know, for $1.99, I am not going to complain at all. No, I am most certainly not. So just really, really pleased with those. And I love the packaging. Look at the packaging. I mean, newer ones are in tins. But I just thought this was so cute. I mean, I was thinking about tearing into this serrated edge, and I'm glad that I didn't. I kind of kept it whole. But when you slide it out, I hope I'm not doing it upside down now. Oh, there we go. It's in a tray. And as with all Prismas, they came unsharpened. I was actually wondering if they would have been sharpened because of the image on the front of the box. That one there. But no, you have to get your pencil sharpener out and you have to sharpen them. But there they are. Just really lovely. And, you know, for my imagination, it might be my imagination, they do just feel a little bit creamier. But for $1.99, really, really pleased. And as I said yesterday, the date on them is 1997. And the date has not made a bit of difference to the quality. So if you've got any old pencils, don't throw them out because, you know, they're likely to still work for you. But I just love the packaging. I mean, I think I'm probably going to sharpen them all, maybe use them once or twice and just put the box on the shelf because I love the box, and you know me, I just love to colour swatch. So that's what I got. Yeah. Right, what am I up with tomorrow? Do you know, I haven't got a clue. So it's one of those things, isn't it? I'll probably have some new Snap Click supply, so I'll try and use some because I just love now being able to print off my papers. I've got boxes and boxes of my other papers and I do intend to use those, but it's just really nice when you get something new to be able to just print it and use it straight away. Right, I thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have an absolutely awesome day, and as usual, all links below. Bye.